Well, hello everyone. Today we have special guests. We have Ben and Lisa and Padme. Yay!
Padme.
Does she doodle?
She poses for doodles.
Right. She is heavily featured, I must say, in the Doodle Together.
She is.
So
We've seen her little neck already and her feet. We've seen lots of views of Padme.
was she the one on the glass table as well?
Oh no, that was from a photograph.
Well,
I know.
Just checking.
I didn't have time. I should have put her on a glass table.
It's a bit involved. Yay! Well, welcome everyone. To mommy, she was busy, so figured that hey, we can have Ben and Lisa again. And of course, always welcome. Pets are always welcome. Roses was here when we were figuring things out backstage, but then she's like, okay, bye. So cool. All right.
Saw her and she was cute.
Yay! Awesome. And welcome everyone joining us live. And as always, if you want to say hi on the chat, I can bring the comment out, and then we can kind of see what you're saying as well, even though we can't hear you. And if you have not done this before, welcome. The way it works is on screen, there is a URL where you can download this beautiful PDF. Well, without the drawing, because I did that. But Ben made the beautiful PDF with the empty squares and the word for what we'll be doing each time. So you can either print it out, or you can make your own grid if you prefer, for example, to do it in your sketchbook or like watercolor paper or something else. That works too. The important part is just the words. So today we are on day number 12, and the keyword is mass. So this is going to be interesting. I am really looking forward to how everybody interprets that. I have a few directions that I could be going, so I'm going to get some Google image search going. So one of the ideas I have is kind of a religious mass. If you're Catholic, you go to mass. So I'm going to figure out if there's like a thing that I can find good stuff to draw with. Catholic mass,
I guess. Sounds challenging. I don't even have an image.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think this will be easy to draw. Well, you can draw a priest with a mask, like apparently.
Pope. Yeah.
But does the Pope give mask?
Yeah.
I think I don't
know anything about mass.
Easter is usually the time, or like Christmas, like special time.
Oh yeah, there's Christmas mass.
This one is not bad. Like the wine and the bread, the body and blood of Jesus.
I guess that's what mass really is, right?
I don't even know what that part is called when you go up front and receive it. I'm not Catholic, but I went to Catholic school for 6 years and Protestant school for 7 years. So I knew.
I think you should know this if you went to Catholic school for 6 years. Maybe you skipped some classes.
We go to the church. No, because it was primary school. I think it's too unruly to bring all the kiddos to church. I did go to church with the class during my secondary school essentially, but that's Protestant, so I don't know if they do the same thing. But this one looks really funny. Oh boy! All right, I think this is actually workable. Yeah, I think this is the one I'm going with. My other idea was critical mass. Which is basically a sea of bicycles.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I felt like, that one, if I just have the picture, it would not really ring a bell of what it is. Versus the Catholic mass, I feel like it would be more of an aha. That's why I want to go for this one first.
My mom Janice texted us and said it's called the communion.
Yes, communion. Thank you.
Blood and the
yes, that there is a word for it. I knew. I just what is the word for the thing when you share Jesus Christ body.
It's nice
and
if we have an
blood.
audience, they'll have all the answers for us, you know. So.
I know. I think like Friday usually has a really
Do the
good
thing where you ring
turnout,
a
so I'm
friend.
happy. But yeah,
Phone a friend.
Phone a friend.
Your
you
mom.
know, I
Oh,
think I want to do this one.
Okay, baby. Baby girl.
He looks so cute with the
Yeah, and the rosy cheeks.
yeah, and then I think the setup is there's more setup to it than just the bread. So I don't know why there is a chef in the related images. That I don't understand.
It's
Sermon
AI.
on the
AI is
Mount,
perfect.
yeah, clip art. Like I don't know, but yeah, this one's pretty good. I probably will try to combine this one with this one for the background. I like the blue rays like shining out from the cross. I'm surprised. Like that's why I like to do the research on live, because I thought initially that this will be very difficult, but it turns out that there's a lot of clip art for Catholic Mass. Who knew?
Well, and when you mentioned critical mass, I was like, oh, you're talking about atoms. You're going to draw atoms.
Right, that will be my first like sense of critical mass, or like nuclear fuel, like rich in critical mass. But yeah, so no, wrong comment. This one.
Oh, there we go.
So I don't have the comment tab on, so I missed it. But yes, thank you very much. Communion. Yes, I also went to Catholic elementary school, but in Chinese. So I don't know what it's called. I also didn't go to church when I was in it was. I mean, back then my class at the peak there were 43 students in the class. So yeah, I don't know. Bringing 43 7-year-olds to church just sounds, and it's just one class, right? Like the multiple classes of the same grade. It's like, yeah, cool. All right, now I'm going to switch over to my drawing setup, and then we'll come back and see what everybody did. All right, I have to click all the things. All right, now just switch camera. And then the refocus, just every week is the same drill. Come on, focus. Okay, Ben and Lisa, I muted you for now because there's a little bit of echo. So I will. Okay, I can see you. Give me a thumbs up. Excuse me. I'll bring you back soon enough. All right, so I shall make my model slightly bigger like that. All right, now, as usual, because I'm using a pen, I need to figure out the sequence of things. I'm going to draw his face first. So there's a patch of hair, which I think will be a pretty good starting point. Like this. It's interesting because I usually go for the Japanese like kawaii style. So this is also cute, but in a different way. And I think I made his head way too big. Maybe I won't have his robe as long, which is fine. So some curvy hair here. And some curvy hair here. Doo-doo-doo. Then yeah, I'm really nervous about his like face shape. I don't know. It's very. His cheek. It's too much cheek. I don't know. It's weird. All right, maybe I'll reduce the amount of cheek. I wonder why they make it that way. Like, do Catholic priests usually have big cheeks? I have no idea. Or maybe it's just a character that this website has as an ongoing thing. Okay, his hair is really weird, so I think I'm going to just smooth it out. It's not working well. Or let's just make sure that I got his collar right, because I think that detail is fairly important. So let's get this one, and then it comes out, comes back like this, and then all right, and then here. Well, let me make sure that we can see his hand, even though I'm like cutting off the rest because of poor dimensions. All right, so like this, and then you can see the hand, and then we'll have the cup. And then the waver. Okay. Something of this kind. I can still fit a little bit of the other hand, which is not too bad. I was, yeah, way off on the size. So I have her sleeve, and then the collar. Sorry about the sniffing. I don't know if I have an allergy or something. So this. Okay. Yeah, Ben, I'm going to unmute you and just see if that still has echo.
Well, we can turn off the mute one of them. Something you can probably mute something.
Yeah, I think it's just echo because it's too close to you. We should wear headphones.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm going to mute you again.
Okay.
Sorry, it's very distracting when I can hear my sniffles. My voice is okay. It's the sniffles that really bothers me for some reason. All right, so I'm going to, yeah, his sleeve's a little bit weird. All right, the important part is the cross in the background, which is quite ornate. So it has a little bump here. Sorry, there must be some religious term for all of these things, but I'm calling them bump. But I like the representation of Jesus on this cross in the background. It's quite stylized, but very recognizable. So then have the cross come down and then rest on a stand like this. And then the table goes a bit further and come down. And then I will have this red part, which is not the same as the original drawing, but whatever. Like this. And the cross. It's not bad actually. It's really cropped, but I think I like the effect. All right, cool. Now I'm going to color his face before I fill in the details, and also his hand. This part is the color. And then I would like to put a little bit of ear. Well, actually, I just need to use this pen to add a little bit of that. Cool. And then his hair, which I may muck with a little bit more because I don't know. I feel like it's too pointy. Okay. And then his rope. Not quite sure what color I want to go with. I'm going to go this light gray first, and then a darker gray for his collar. Don't know, his rope is a bit too stylish right now. Okay, add a little bit of this bit. And now the waver, it needs to be yellow. And the cup should go for a dark yellow. Something like this. And also in the background, the cross. which has some shading in the original, so I'll keep that with the other yellow on the other side. Then I'm actually going to go for the cross in the bottom first because I feel like I want to see how that color looks before picking the shade of brown I want for the table. So that is a good shade. So I'll go with this brown, the same brown as his hair first, and then yeah, that's what I suspect, that it does not contrast enough with the red, which is why I want to put the red first. So then I'll come in with the darker brown, which is not a problem if you go with light first. Dark is easy to add. Okay, I'm gonna change it up a little bit, so I'm just going to use the same brown here, and then the lighter brown on top. I have yet another lighter brown I can use, so I'm going to layer that on top. All right, time to go back to his face. Yeah, it's like the opposite of the Japanese style I've been drawing. The eyes are so close together. Oh well, experiment. This is the whole point of this doodle, I feel like, is try different things. Not sure. It looks like it's up to no good. Oh well, let's add some cheek, like literally little push. All right. His hair needs some work. I think in the original he has a pretty, I don't know, wide forehead, which I'm not sure if I like it. Something like that. Okay, now I'm gonna switch my sample to the other one, which I want to. Okay, this is not the one. I want to have it open just the image. I mean, I don't even know why I want to use this. It's just rays coming out. So yeah, I don't need that. So I'm going to switch to a different view so that you can see both me and Ben and Lisa's drawing, which consists of mostly pens, which is fine. All right, I'm going to unmute them. All right, so.
It's not gonna work.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. It's okay, I'll mute you again. I will go ahead and draw the Blu-rays. That sounds like DVDs. And then I'll figure out how to get your voices without the echo by clicking all the buttons. So let's get some Blu-ray going. So I'm gonna try with two different, let's add some on top, blue, but they are very, very close. So it may or may not even be different enough. You can see. So. After I see other people's drawing, I will share my other ideas for masks. It's kind of fun to have a word that is, well, the kind of the most obvious meaning, which is, you know, E equal mc squared mass kind of physics definition is super difficult to draw, which means that it encourages us to find other interpretation, which I think is the fun part of this whole exercise, is to take a word and then run with it. So, all right. So I don't know. This ray is not looking the same as what I was expecting. We'll see. Maybe I'll learn to love it as usual, or not. Okay. Okay. I think I got it. So I'm going to this time try an experiment, which is I'm going to mute myself and I'm going to have Ben and Lisa do the monologuing. Ha! Put you on the spot. All right, then, all yours.
Oh no. Ben, say something clever. I'm still
Hold
working.
on.
I'm still working hard.
Yeah, I fixed it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's a lot of bunnies.
This is 50 pounds worth of bunnies. That's what I'm doing. 50 pounds.
50 pounds of bunnies.
50 pounds of bunnies. These are 4 bunnies that are being fostered by a friend at Save a Bunny, and they're the apple babies.
Why are they so big?
They're just giants. They're giant bunnies. Sometimes we get giant bunnies, and so we gotta represent real bunny mass.
They're called giants, or is that just
I think
what
they
you
are.
call them?
I think that they are. We think that they are Flemish giants.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yes, they're giant breeds.
Yes. Aren't big bunnies more serene? And like,
Yes.
chill.
They are very sweet and snuggly and foofy. Anyway, what about your drawing?
I'm
then?
going to-
Why don't you talk about your drawing?
I did,
While I shade in here.
yeah, I did this one, I think it's only focused in one place, but basically there's this, in France, they have the official kilogram, and it's like the model for the weight, the mass of a kilogram.
It's beautiful.
But supposedly it's been losing weight, and so they had to make some sort of adjustment, and so I don't know why it's changing. But it's cool because it's like inside a series of like glass jars to try to have it be in zero vacuum.
Cool. I'm going to switch to your faces.
It's really artsy.
Hold
What
on.
does the caption say?
This is Le Grand K, which I assume K means kilogram. Yeah, K is a kilogram.
Okay,
All
I'm gonna
right.
add some
I
words.
have switched to your faces. Let me know. Like, I'm like experimenting with all these camera angles and see.
It seemed like
I-
it worked.
I knew that the echo could be a problem, but hey,
I
gotta
think
try.
if we wore headphones, then it would all be resolved. So that's what we should do next time: is wear headphones. Like do you wear headphones every time? You do, right?
Yeah. Because of the echo. So
It's because you're a serious streamer.
Yeah.
no. Just I've had enough trouble with echo, and even not with streaming. It's just in a meeting. I go into enough meeting these days with like everyone, like techie and not techie, and it's much harder to ask other people to mute themselves and just like prevent the sound from traveling back. So
Yeah, it's true. I wear headphones like all day on my 5 hours of calls a day. So
Yeah.
I never do. I just
yeah, I can hear. I can tell.
Oh. Well, I can hear you too, but I can't hear who you're talking to.
all right, I missed this comment from Lucy, so I'm gonna click on it now. She said it's a crucifix. I
Oh.
think it's. I was trying to describe the cross
Oh.
Yeah.
with Jesus on it, and it's like I have no words.
I did
So
like that.
thank
It was
you.
very like economically drawn, like that. That crucifix, like it was. Well
Yeah,
done.
but very identifiable.
Yeah,
It was
exactly.
very well done. So I mean, that's the thing about like doodling with a model. I felt like if I'm just looking at a picture, like I just kind of like interpret it. I don't really look at it. Versus when I'm drawing, that I really need to pay attention to all the details. So I've enjoyed that a lot. Like during these like doodle together, not just the actual drawing, but like the
I think
exercise
doing
of
this
observing.
has reawakened drawing for me. I've been drawing a lot more lately.
Yeah.
Yay, awesome. Sweet. Okay, I am going to switch to Twitter view so we can see what everybody's doing. All right, so I'm going to scroll back. Here. All right, so Julian did a mass gathering at the dog park. Look at the number of dogs. So many
That's
dogs.
cute.
Yay.
It's cute. One of them looks like a low dog.
Yeah, the dog in front is really big. Is that foreshortening? Or the opposite of foreshortening?
No, I think he's a Dachshund.
Oh, the dogs, there's not, dachshunds aren't big.
I
They're
don't
long.
think. Yeah. so the word for that kind of dog, like I have no words for dog breeds in English, even in Chinese. But that type of dog, when it's really long and the legs are really short, in Cantonese, it's called lap cheng gao. And lap cheng is a kind of sausage that is like preserved, like dried. So it's it's a very skinny sausage, and that's what we call them.
I feel like sausage dog.
Yeah, they call that here too, like sausage dog or something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. All right. So Janice did mass compared to weight. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Nice. I forgot all about that. I learned that in physics class. Mass is
She was a school teacher once, so I think she's trying to teach us things.
nice. So it's like the mass is the same on both Moon and Earth, but the weight is different because of gravity. Very nice. Very nice.
It's a very physics approach.
Yeah,
Yes, I love it. I love it. I mean, that's the thing, right? It's, a word like mass, you can go in so many different directions. So, and this is Ben's mass, the official kilogram, le grand quart.
Yeah.
In quotes, I guess that because it's the official term, and it's in it's like a double layer or triple layer jar. I don't actually.
Yeah, I think it's actually in a triple layer, but I couldn't. I was like, that's too many layers to draw.
Right.
So I'm gonna do two.
And I like the use of the black background.
Yeah, I think I actually did it based on a black and white photo, so it made it very extreme. And so I was like, it'd be interesting to duplicate the black and white, but I still was like, I have to represent the glass with the blue.
Right. I did something like that, but for a different reason. When my doodle for loss, I just really wanted that stark feeling of, the heaviness of losing someone. So I was wondering, like, what was your reasoning for that choice? Very nice.
I think it's just, it was an extreme and interesting looking photo.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then I have the one that I just did, which actually turned out okay. I was very skeptical about the big nose and the eyes together and the grin. I mean, he doesn't really look like a priest, to be completely honest. I just felt like
that thing. I mean, you got the neck, the collar, right?
The collar, yeah.
And also, what's the thing he's holding?
The wafer.
Is that?
It's like the container with the wafer.
Oh, the container.
Well, okay. The size is a bit weird, but like basically, I think the cup contains the wine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a goblet too, right?
Oh, maybe I should have put some like red inside. Oh well. Yeah.
I think this looks like it. I feel like you're really developing a style. I think this could be in like a Sunday school book. You know.
Well, this is actually deviating from my kawaii style. Like I love drawing things with eyes really far apart. Like that's how you make things cute. So the fact that I'm like squishing them together is like a challenge that I wasn't sure how it would turn out, but which is why I want to doodle together, because I felt like it's a safe space. You can try things out. Lucie tonight is very good at supplying words that I don't have, so I'm going to bring up her comments. So for the dog, instead of sausage dog, it's wiener dog. That makes sense.
What's wrong with us? We just can't remember what anything's called.
And then Le Grand Quart, well, she's making a comment, not necessarily supplying us with words. So she thinks that this is beautiful.
Thank you.
It is very beautiful.
Yay!
But negative space, Ben, really.
Yeah, I had to draw an outline so I wouldn't mess it up.
Yeah, but it's a lot of times I destroy, like when you have it that delicate, it's
Let's be
very hard
careful.
to not
Yeah.
screw it up.
Well, and also the markers bleed.
Yeah.
So it's
Like a stray line and then it's like poof.
yeah. And yeah, so the blood of Christ is in the cup. Which I think, I don't know why the original doodle
Didn't
didn't
Lucie
have
also
it.
go to Catholic school?
Yeah, but like longer, I think.
She has more understanding of
Yeah.
Catholic school concepts, which we don't have.
Yeah, I think my Catholic school education, since it was primary school, mostly consists of, so we have this workbook where you are supposed to like do they fill in the blanks or whatever homework you have. But somehow in my school, the tradition is you color the illustrations. So I spend most of my effort in coloring instead of like in learning the concepts. I mean, I learned enough Catholics and Protestant concepts that when the Mormon priests, well, the pair of them showed up at my door in Hong Kong, I could converse with them. And I was just like dismissing them, like, yeah, I know all that. Like, I was like telling them Bible stories. I'm like, yeah, I know all that. Goodbye, and close the door. So,
but the coloring prepared you for this, So,
in a way. All right. So now we can see instead of the upside down sideways version, we can see the 50 pounds of apple buns. Masked bunnies. Yay! I like the
12.5.
Whatever they're eating. It's a very nice palette of colors.
Well, I think the plate is actually empty, and that's just the plate pattern.
I was imagining like spinach and carrot slices, and just.
No, I think I used a photo from the tail end of their meal.
So it's mostly gone.
Yeah, it's mostly gone.
Right. Cool. Yay. And then we have Lucie, which is potato mass.
Potato mass? I don't understand. What's on the other side?
Yeah, that's my question. So somehow I'm thinking about when you, like, if you're Egyptian and you die and they will weigh your heart against a feather or something, and that determines whether you are going to be condemned for eternity. I don't know. I'm mixing faiths and stories and whatnot, I think. But there's something about being on a scale with a feather. I need to look it up afterwards.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's a feather on the other side. And also, I don't think the potato dies. So I don't think that direction like has any relevance to this drawing.
I think maybe it's maybe when we're overthinking it, maybe it's just what's the mass of a potato.
Well, sometimes also art's just art. Yeah, it's like a question mark on the inside, but also notice how it goes outside the lines.
Yes.
I think that's something they're trying to tell us something.
Yeah, I initially was wondering why there's a line on the potato, like that he got like sliced or something. And I was like, wait, that's the box, and the potato is half outside the box. So
the potato is circumventing the rules here.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, it's good though. I mean, that's. Oh, you're saying that's the art.
Yeah, that's the art.
Yeah. Well, I think that is true, right? We are so pressured to like understand art, and sometimes it's just what it is. You don't need to extract any more meaning than whatever is on the page. But Lucie decided to chime in, so I shall add her words to the screen.
Yes,
well, okay, we understand.
The potato is being weighed.
The potato is being weighed. So cool. Yeah, I wonder where was the last place I saw like a scale like this, and all of the lines were intentional. Excellent.
I don't know if I've ever actually seen a scale like this in person.
Right, because like even if I go to like a traditional market, the kind of scale that I have seen are a lever. So basically you have a stick, and then you have this, you know what? I should make my face bigger because I'm gesturing. Like this little triangle thing with a pen, and then there's a stick, and then there's a weight. So and then depending on how far away the weight is, balance it with like a pivot on top. So then you can basically weigh your potato by just pushing it. It's like at the doctor's, right?
Yeah,
it's like one of those.
Principle, except this one is more portable. This is not weighing humans, so it could be smaller.
Of the doctor scale.
I think I remember doing this in like elementary school, like where they're trying to teach you to use like multiples of weights, you know? So you have something you need to put like a 50
Oh yeah.
and a 20 and a, you know, and so on.
Yeah, but I think the version that I did was not hanging. It was
Yeah.
Oh,
supported. So
there's one more. My sister posted her doodle.
yeah.
Yay!
On
All right, yeah,
Twitter.
because I got a question that was like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
we need more doodles. So, which good that I
Yeah,
am
one
like
more doodle.
talking instead of just okay, we're done, goodbye. Because I keep forgetting that there's a 30-second delay on YouTube. So sometimes
Yeah.
I'm you know, I thought there's nothing more, and then it's just 30 seconds later things show up. But Lucie supplied that Harry Potter prize has a scale like this.
Oh.
I have
See,
not.
you know, the
Yeah.
reason this is so interactive is because usually we're all watching it and we watch it on a FaceTime. And now since we're not on that FaceTime, they're just messaging us on the, you know, on the channel.
Are you
so.
saying that I should invite you every Friday?
I
Is that what you're saying? Because this is way more fun.
I think Tomomi produces some really amazing drawings.
What we should do is we should walk to her house because she's like in our neighborhood somewhere.
Well, we still can't be nearby, but
Actually,
We should barge in on her doodle time and be like, we're here.
I was actually telling her that we could have up to 10 cameras on this, so you can all be on. It's fine.
We can have a doodle party.
Exactly. So she was going to do that today, and then she was like, you know what, I have a headache, you know, some other time. But I still haven't reloaded the doodle, so let me do that before I forget, because I got too excited about partying. Aha. Let's take a look at cat.
That is awesome.
Oh!
It is a Catholic cat.
Catholic cat with the same color. Again, there must be a name for this thing. I know that nuns wear habits, but I don't think priests wear habits.
It's like
Lucie, come on, save us! What is this thing called? I don't know.
Priest collar thingy.
Yeah.
But it's real. He's also giving communion, which is adorable.
Oh.
I know, and I felt like the cup has been adjusted to cat height, so it's more like, you know, the feeding bowl. I mean, I'm interpreting the doodle, but yay, cool. I think this is crayon. I don't know. The texture is also very different.
Yeah.
From the way that I've been drawing. Like when my friends like introduced me to these markers, it basically just made me so much more confident in my coloring, because I felt like when I use like pencils, the texture shows and I don't have a good command of it. So I felt like the texture is really distracting. But this one is just one blend of color. But I do appreciate when other people use texture and in a way that is, you know, nice.
Yeah.
Aha! Actually,
like
cat is the one that tells us
clerical color.
Clerical color.
Wow.
Excellent. And you know, the cat is featured in the.
Yes, there he is.
Amazing.
Nice.
Amazing. And
very cute.
And I agree that cat is adorable.
Yeah.
And also Lucie has a dog in her.
He should wear a clerical collar. Is that sacrilegious?
Maybe, but it's okay.
I don't know. I mean, you know, we are what, 8 weeks from Halloween? Anything goes on Halloween.
That's true. That's true. That's an excuse.
Yeah.
It's okay to wear a clerical collar if it's Halloween. So,
right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Sweet. Awesome. All right. I'm going to just refresh one more time just in case, because I don't want to miss any doodles. But this has been amazing. I feel like this is the most interactive and the most number of like various interpretation, and it's just amazing. It's a party. Cool. All right. So yeah, next Friday we can all join. I'll just share the link, and then we will have more than one people. I mean, like the thing is, the way I've been doing it is like when I'm drawing. Why am I not showing my face bigger? I always forget to do that. So when I'm drawing, it's just me and my drawing. So even if I'm multiple people, I don't really have a lot of different strings I need to pull. And then when we are all looking at the doodles, we will just kind of all be, small little squares visible and chiming in. So I think it will work. I think it will work.
Yeah, let's try it. That'll be fun.
Sweet. All
Doodle
right. And Lola, I think it's the dog,
Yes. Yes.
also known as gremlin. I'm sure there's a story behind that.
Yeah, I guess.
I can barely see, like, because the YouTube logo, I can see kind of half of Lola's face.
Oh yeah, everybody does that, huh? We don't do that. We should do that.
Which?
Pictures with our bunnies and stuff.
Oh yeah. I don't even know what's her.
I don't have one with Rosebud, my cat. I don't know. I haven't really tried taking a picture with her except like selfie in the house. I mean, I got her during the pandemic, so I just felt like I don't know, for some reason, like I'm not wearing interesting clothes and I'm just not, taking pictures in the house. That's no excuse. I should take pictures with my cat. I think we have a few selfies, but selfies are hard. And like, and then she's like not looking when I got it right. Like, so.
You just have to keep taking the picture until there's a perfect one and throw out all the rest. So yeah.
Exactly.
I just wanted to point out Ben's pandemic hairstyle.
Nice.
It's because if I draw with it down, it will get in my face and I can't draw. So I have to have the man bun for the drawing.
Very good. Very good. Yeah. My hair just kept getting longer and longer, but you can't see it on screen because it's behind. So everyone is just like the same, but then we just keep going and going. And then eventually, after cut this, it starts to split when it gets long. But at some point. Cool. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. It's been so fun. And until next time, take care, everyone. Bye bye.